Wasn't really planning on hitting a hike today, but we got a trip to Utah coming up, so I wanted to just kind of keep that hiking shape rolling here for the end of the summer into fall. So we came to a local trail over in Jim Thorpe, holiday weekend, so it's pretty busy, so I don't know how much I'm gonna film, if I'm just gonna kind of power through this. So maybe I'll see you on the trail, maybe not. All right, who's responsible for the shape of this tree? What are we doing? I think this is probably a pretty popular opinion, but I would much rather just go up a steep graded incline than rock steps. All right, we're pretty much done with the incline portion, which is nice. So it's just kind of like a nice leisurely walk through the woods for the rest of this until we got to go down, but not as steep on the way down. One of the big reasons I like this one as a training hike is because all that elevation gain does pretty much hit you right in the beginning. Probably within like a half mile to 3/4 of a mile, you go up probably somewhere close to like 700, 800 feet. So it's pretty steep. It's those rock stairs too, so it really burns the thighs, really gets the lungs going. At this point in the hiking season, not as challenging, but come spring when you're just getting out of hibernation, it gets you good. All right, so we made it to our first viewpoint here, which is gonna be out on this rock, but I've been here enough times to know that this rock typically has rattlesnakes on it. Now, I don't see any today, but the thing about rattlesnakes is that they're very good at camouflage, so you kind of have to listen for them more than see them. I am here by myself today, so I don't think I'm gonna test anything out. Let's be honest, the view is not worth a rattlesnake bite. I have this saying in Pennsylvania that if you've seen one of the views, you've seen them all. And so far, that's held true. Got a deer right here on the trail. Always cool to see an animal, even if it's one that I see all the time in my own backyard. Not too close to him. You definitely want to make sure you keep your distance away from wildlife, of course, but he probably sees people up here all the time, so he's comfortable. Once I walk by, he's gonna dart off into the woods. Just want to let him have his dinner first. And just like that, we made it to the final viewpoint. And we got it all to ourselves, which is pretty nice. Pretty short one today though, only 2.29 miles at the top, 1,225 feet of elevation gain. So very reasonable hike, very easy to do. And the view, pretty nice. I know I was making fun of Pennsylvania viewpoints earlier today, but I think this is one of the ones that I do really appreciate, especially during the fall. It's gonna look really nice when the trees all change colors, but I just love the way the light hits the mountain there. You got the river winding through the valley. Jim Thorpe's just a really nice mountain town in Pennsylvania, and kind of gets some good credit overall. I see it on a lot of lists and things, so it's cool to live so close to a place like this and for this to be one of my easy day hikes. All right, and that's gonna wrap us for today. I appreciate you if you stuck around for the whole video. And I appreciate your patience while I get these videos sort of ironed out. Today's was largely really just a trial video. Got a trip to Utah coming up in a few weeks, so just want to make sure that I have everything kind of rolling for that. As always, any advice, what you want to see more of, less of on these hikes, feel free to drop it in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next one.